what is good, fellas? Hope you boys all had a fantastic day. We got a lot to talk about when it comes to Madden 25. Let's just hop straight into it with updates on every single make right that is being currently pushed out. The first one being for the missing Daniel Jones. Now, if you guys played on Wednesday when Daniel Jones Angry Runs did go live, he wasn't live for about 2 hours, so anybody who purchased the Angry Runs bundle, they did get an additional Angry Runs bundle. That happened and that got pushed out yesterday and Thursday, so today is going to be the last time we're going to be talking about it. The make rate for the fear conversion is being rolled out as we speak. It began last night and is continuing on into today. Basically, anyone that logged on yesterday at like 10:15, their fear was just absolutely screwed up. As we know, most feared ended yesterday, so they had to like convert the fear into coins. And when, well, EA tried to do it, it just didn't work. Now, anyone who had that issue is currently getting a coin quick sell pushed out to their account. Fear is being converted at a 6 coin per 1 fear ratio. So if you had like 40,000 fear, which I know a lot of people did, you're getting at least 300k back in coins. Which, you know what? 300k for a bunch of free fear, I'm here for it. At the time when we talked about spending your fear, we didn't know what the conversion rate was going to be. I honestly thought it was going to be training. The fact that it came out in coins is honestly better. I'd rather just take the coin value than have to like convert it from training into coins. It's a whole process and it's a little bit more risky. Now, I do wish the ratio was a little bit better. 6 seems just like a weird number. They should have done 10, but then again, people would just be getting way too many coins and EA would not be liking that. So I understand what they did. Next time we have a special promo currency, I would just recommend you guys spend it all. I don't see a world in where the ratio gets increased to 10 coins. I actually see a world in where it gets decreased. So for like a zero chill or a harvest, just use all of that promo specific currency. Moving on now to season 3 stuff. Very standard stuff today, nothing new in the game. Make sure you're grinding through your objectives. But the big one that happened yesterday, you can actually go in here and buy levels. Now, I just tried to do it and my game completely froze up, but you are able to actually come in here to the field pass and buy specific levels. Now, should you do this? Honestly, no, you can get it all for free. But at the end of the day, if you didn't play enough of your daily challenges, you might have to come in here and buy a few levels to finish off the field pass. Again, though, we'll talk about that more when it actually becomes a real issue. But right now, you have the availability. They might get discounted the closer we get to the end of Season 3, so I wouldn't be buying levels right now, but just know you have the availability to do it. As I get booted back into Madden, the servers for the last few days have been really bad for me. I have no idea why. There also wasn't a back-end title update this week. Usually the Madden servers are really bad, but for whatever reason, everything is just super slow. I've been getting kicked out a lot. So if that's been happening to you, don't worry, it's happening to a lot of people. Now, as for season tickets, I made the decision earlier this morning to save my season tickets. Obviously, I can change up my mind. But right now, I have no need to come in here and actually spend them. These season tickets will transfer over at a 1-to-1 ratio from Season 3 into Season 4. So if you don't desperately want any of the 91 overall Season 3 players, don't do it. If you do have the Season 3 Premium Pass, the $15 pass that I do think is the best value in the game when you want to spend money, you're also going to get free ones. So save your tokens. I don't like any of these packs. These packs are also really glitched right now. And when I mean really glitched, I mean look at the card art, look what season we're in. I thought we made it past the pink season. Hopefully you've played a little bit of Madden over the last few days and you'll know that the Unstoppable promo is live. Honest thoughts on the promo, I like it. It's a good in-between during the Season 3 to Season 4 shift. My only complaint with the promo, the damn house rules are so unrewarding. Now, you are going to have to come in here and play to 10 wins. Once you get 10 wins, you get this Unstoppable energy token needed to upgrade the welcome item players. We've talked a lot about that today specifically, so I don't want to dive too deep into it. But we can talk about why does EA just ruin a really good concept with giving us dog shit rewards. 83 plus or 85 plus B&D, okay. 30 wins, 85 plus or 288 plus overall B&D heroes. It would make sense for the final tier or 40 wins to give you a champion. It could be B&D, but no. 83 plus overall Unstoppable player pack. I have no idea who down in Orlando or EA's office said, hey, the community is going to love this, but I promise you, we don't love this. I don't get it. Why do you have to take something that is so good and just make it terrible. You do have 12 days to play through this, so get your 10 wins in 12 days and don't touch the game mode again. Other unstoppable things, we do have a field pass for this promo. Make sure you guys are using the welcome items in your lineups. You do have these login player challenges. Get these done, you get additional unstoppable upgrade tokens that you can use to upgrade your champions. You only get to max out one of these welcome item players to a champion overall, so pick wisely. I think Marshawn Lattimore is the correct one. You can always go in and change it, but you can only have one fully maxed out to a 91. This is a reminder that MCS will be streaming November 13th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for a 6'4" free safety on the Dallas Cowboys. We'll take a look at his stats at the end of today's video, but just know you're not going to want to miss out on this one. You're also going to get 500 unstoppable XP. To be honest, I don't really care for that. Let's take a quick look at the store. Nothing new, but I do want to talk about the training offers. Training rerolls and training packs have been so unbelievably bad. When was the last time there was a training reroll that was actually worth your time? I actually can't remember a specific promo. It's been that long. Training rerolls in the training store used to mean something. People used to spend hours on rerolls trying to make coins, and you literally wouldn't lose coins on it. You could just profit. And EA saw that, and they just absolutely fried the odds. Now, every now and then, mystery packs go on a heater, but we haven't seen a mystery pack heater in a minute. It's been about a month since mystery packs have been remotely worth your time. Season special offers, I don't know why EA still hasn't updated the special offers. You guys can see right here. Current season level 40 is the final reward. Now, will EA put something in for level 45 and level 50? Maybe. There was a level 45 pack at one time, and it just wasn't very good, and then they pulled it out. Will it come back? I have no idea. They're doing this thing where they're pushing things out during the season. Just think about the season ticket store and those upgrade tokens. I could see a world where, like, maybe next Monday or next Tuesday, we do get the final offers in the season special offer store. But I also could see a world where we just don't get anything, which makes no sense because the season special offers make EA so much money. Think about the season 2 level 50 tier reward. $50 basically made you 1.5 million coins. People would spend money on levels in your field pass to actually buy that special offer because you usually aren't able to make that many coins off one special offer. It makes no sense. Hopefully they bring back that exact same platinum banger of a bundle. I will be buying it. We will be talking about it. If they don't, hopefully it's here for season 4. That was everything I wanted to do in the store. Time for a market talk. Kicking us off with the brand new unstoppable limited times, Jahmyr Gibbs and TJ Watt. Now, Jahmyr Gibbs is the best running back in the game. Him selling for 1.7 million coins, honestly, not terrible. It's expensive, but it's not terrible. It's going to tank the rest of the running back market. TJ Watt being an outside linebacker, I don't really care for outside linebackers. Most people don't, but TJ Watt is a little bit of an exception. His cards always play so good. If you want to pick up either of these cards, I don't hate you for it, but they are very expensive. I'm not going to be the person to go spend 1.7 million coins on Jahmyr Gibbs, but if you want to do it, I understand. Same thing goes for TJ Watt. Fred Warner and Alvin Kamara up next. I'm expecting to see October's Players of the Month drop this Wednesday with Team of the Week. When those drop, I don't know if they're directly going to affect September's Players of the Month, but they're just going to kind of shift the market down in general. They're going to be 93 overall, so whatever position groups we do get, expect those position groups to drop. Wouldn't be shocked if we saw a wide receiver and a DB, and if that's the case, those two markets will crash. If you want either of these cards, I would hold off on Fred Warner. Kamara's here for 1 million coins. Get him if you want him, but Fred Warner for 1.8 million coins, way too expensive. Considering the fact that we're getting cards that are similar to Fred Warner, obviously, he's the best, but we just got Micah McFadden, 91 overall, with 90 speed, same position. Yes, Warner is better, but we're getting cards that are closer and closer to Fred, and when we see those cards that actually are better than Fred or equal to his price, will tank. And I do think that'll be soon, so just kind of hold off. Kirby Joseph, 1.9. He's gone down over the last few days. I expect him to continue to drop. He won't get cheaper than like 1.6. Good card. I don't personally like spending that many coins on a player. If you want to get Kirby Joseph, I would just go snag Jesse Bates. Obviously, Jesse Bates isn't better, but he is still really good. We'll take a look at all the unstoppable cards right now, though. 92 speed, 91 man, and 91 zone, 6'1", 200 pounds. He is the most expensive. This afternoon, we ranked the best unstoppable cards. Jesse Bates was the best champion. Makes sense he's the most expensive at 473,000 coins. If you want him, go out there and buy him. Dak Prescott, if you want him, go out there and get him. I don't think he's worth the price. He will go down. Dak is the 5th best quarterback in the game. I think Lamar Jackson is actually cheaper than Dak Prescott, so take that for what you will. Cole Kmet is the best tight end in the game. Maybe tight end 1A. Gesicki can be 1B. Really good price right there. Micah McFadden is the cheapest, but still a good buy. If I had to rank the buyability right now, I'd go Micah McFadden, honestly, at 317,000 coins. Yes, I think he's the worst champion, but he is the cheapest, and he is a, middle linebacker is a useful position. Getting a top-tier card, it's never the worst play. I also think Cole Kmet is a buy today, right now. Taking a look, though, at most feared. Expect all of these limited times to continue to go down in price. Bijan, Tavon Austin, Tariq Woolen, Micah Parsons, thank God. Parsons is really good. He was never worth 1.9 million coins. If you want him right now is a good time to buy. I wouldn't buy Tariq Woolen. I would honestly sell him off. I get it. He's 6'4", but we're going to be seeing better and better defensive backs drop as we go into the week, especially when we see our first 91 overall set defensive back champion piece. Tariq will crash and burn. Nick Bolton, it's not a good card. AJ Brown, please sell him off if you have him. Like, I understand if you run an Eagles theme team, you want to use your Eagle wide receiver, but Randy Moss is basically better than this card on an Eagles theme team. The real reason I use theme teams is for that speed boost. AJ Brown has 90 speed. Randy Moss has 91 speed. It's the same card, and Randy is taller. So please, sell off AJ Brown. Taking a look at the rest of the limited times, Chris Jones being 1.1 million coins is insane. Evan Ingram will continue to tank, and Terrell Suggs also will tank. Team of the week time, AJ Terrell went back up. If you have him, I wouldn't mind the sell. I also really like that card to begin with. Josh Jacobs finally under a mil. Same thing with Cameron Kinchins. Both these cards are just like whatever. I believe Josh Jacobs is actually kind of slow. Yeah, 90 speed. He'll continue to go down, and Cameron Kinchins is worse than the hero safety they dropped the same week. So if you want to use a team of the week safety from this week's drop, just go use Amani Hooker. We already talked about Mike Gesicki being 1A, 1B, best tight end in the game, 6'6", same speed, a little bit worse run blocking than Cole Kmet, so maybe Cole Kmet is that #1 guy, but Gesicki's hitting the gritty on his card, so I guess that makes him better. Dante Fowler and Russell Wilson, they need a redux. Icky Woods, a card that I really like. 866,000 coins later, I won't like it. At this point, I would just go buy Kamara if you want him. I also really like this card, 6'2", 231 pounds. He actually is the second best running back in the game. Sorry, Alvin Kamara, you have been passed. I've seen enough clips of this card on my Twitter page. I'm sold. Andrew Luck will continue to go down. Somebody who's waiting for the Jaden Daniels card, and as soon as the Jaden Daniels cards drops, we'll be switching over from Andrew Luck to Jaden. I might sell off Luck if I can get a decent price for him and just pick up like a Lamar Jackson. Lamar is currently going for where's Lamar? Am I losing my mind here? Where's Lamar? What am I doing? 350,000 coins. So if I can make a decent profit and also just kind of save those coins, can sell off Lamar when Jaden Daniels drops. I don't hate the play. Like I said, 91 overall champion is now the new overall. The market is going to crash. Andrew Luck, yes, there are a lot of Andrew Lucks on the market. So he's going to be the first AKA LTD to crash and burn. 700K though is not a bad type price to pick him up at either. He's my starting quarterback. I'm having a good time with him. I don't have any need to switch off him. Just if I wanted to make coins, if I can get $1 million off Luck, I'll sell him. I don't think I'm ever gonna get $1 million off Luck though. Dion 1.599 is decent. I would sell him. Ray Lewis sucks. Bledsoe sucks. And Leroy Butler blows. DK Metcalf is kind of recovering in price. That superstar opportunity pack we had earlier in the week was just spitting out DKs. He was at like 600K earlier in the week. Back up to 800. If you bought him for 600, sell him for 800 to move on, pick up Randy Moss. I told you guys like a week ago that my answer to any wide receiver debate was going to be pick up Randy Moss, and it is still standing true. You want to take a look though at Randall Cunningham. Now, if you guys played about a week, 2 weeks ago, you know that when head-to-head ranked rewards went out, they were completely screwed up. There are more than 100 Randall Cunninghams in the world. Now that's great because this card is a top tier card, and it's also going to keep his price semi-decent. 2.8 million coins, 8 of them are up. There are more than 100 Randall Cunninghams in the world. EA's never gonna say it, but the fact that on a random Friday, there are 8 Randalls up right now, 7 Randalls up, still insane. Also kind of funny that there are more than 100 Randall Cunninghams. For those of you who grinded to top 100 and just kind of got screwed over by it, I'm sorry. I'm not going to go through each of the individual 90 overall most feared champions. If you guys want any of them, now is a good time to buy, except for Jordan Poyer. This card was extinct during the promo, basically. People are finally selling them off. If you want any of these cards, now is a good time to buy. Randy Moss has actually gone up, so maybe not buy Randy Moss, but buy everyone else. Moss will crash and burn eventually. Team of the Week 90 overall champions. We saw these cards tank on Wednesday because we have Team of the Week packs. Team of the Week is officially a normal promo. So if you want any of these cards, buy them on Wednesday. Some of my favorites right now, though, obviously like a Brian Thomas. I like Ladd McConkey. I also really like JSN. Not at that price point, though. Cody Barton is a good card. Joe Burrow is a better Tom Brady, but we also have Dak Prescott, who is better than both of them. And Dak selling for 100,000 coins more and significantly faster. So if you like the pocket passing field general type of quarterback, go get Dak. I like both the running backs, but not at that price point. Again, on Wednesday, all of these cards will tank. Xavier McKinney, though, is another one I really, really like. Saturday, which is tomorrow, we will have another drop of Legends. If you guys want any Legend champion, buy them tomorrow. Should have mentioned this in the very beginning of the video. It was literally one of 4 things on my yellow notepad to talk about. 90 overall Reduxes will be coming next Saturday. So any 90 overall Legend limited time or just limited time in general that is a 90 overall, please sell them. You guys see Warren Sapp's price. He was 1.2 million coins, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. He is down 500K. He is going to continue to tank. Steve Hutchinson, same thing. Any of these 90 overall LTDs, you gotta sell them. We're gonna wrap us up here tonight with the 89 overall Reduxes as well as the Angry Runs players. Daniel Jones is a sell. Joe Mixon is a sell. He's continuing to go up. We're seeing better running backs. Capitalize on him now. He will crash and burn. Saquon Barkley, there just aren't a lot of Saquon Barkleys on the marketplace to begin with. If you have them, I would sell them off. As for the 89 overall Reduxes, every single one of these cards is a buy. Creed Humphrey was 400K 5 days ago. So expect him to continue to go down in price. Same with the rest of these players. I just wanted to pull this back up because we are seeing 90 overall Reduxes in a week. Nothing is confirmed, by the way, about 90 overall Reduxes. More of just an assumption based off past trends. Now, when we do get these 90 overall Reduxes, the 89s will be in the pack. So their prices will actually continue to drop. So if you have any of the more expensive ones, Creed Humphrey, Joey Porter Jr., I believe Dickerson's also a little bit expensive, 200,000 coins. Move on from them today. And yeah, fellas, I think that's where I want to call it on the market talk. Let's slide on over to Twitter, though, because we do have some reveals and some updates and just some good things. So typically Friday's episodes of updates is usually one of the shorter ones. There's just nothing coming to the game. We'll take a look at some of the leaks we've seen over the last few days. I also won't be here at 7 p.m. tonight when Legends are going to be revealed. Don't worry, Mutt Leaks already showed us who the Legends are. But taking a look quickly at AKAs, this could potentially be the final drop of AKAs, so don't be shocked. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the Mad Stork. I'm definitely excited for both of these cards. They both should be really good. Ted Hendricks is 6'7". So, hello, user 1, and then Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be a beast in the slot. This is this week's Legend drop. We took a look at this video yesterday, but we'll glide through it quickly. These reveals have already been officially live. If anything has changed, like after this video gets published and posted for me, and like EA changes one of the Legends, I'll let you guys know, but nothing is going to change. I just won't be here tonight. Hines Ward looks like he sucks. Ty Law is 5'11", but he does have 92 speed, so he could be good, but 5'11" is way too short. And then Amon Green is cool, but like we just have so many good running backs. He is 218 pounds, coming in with 91 speed. The last thing before we do get out of here, we do have the MCS player. We've seen his official stats, but here's what he's going to look like in game. So let's just take a look at these stats really quickly. Again, 6'4", free safety for the Dallas Cowboys. Israel, he's going to be really good. I believe the one thing this card doesn't have is hit power. He's got 72 hit power, but at the end of the day, chuck him in a deep blue. He is going to be fun. Also could be a solid user at 6'4". And fellas, that is everything we got tonight. Again, the Friday episode's more of a market talk, no new content to cover, so I'm sorry if this video seemed a little bit just like all over the place. With that all said though, have a great Friday night, and I'll catch you boys back here tomorrow with everything Legends. But until then, peace boys, love you guys, have a good one.